So let's think about why you might want to consider taking financial advice as a trustee. So there are a variety of reasons why you might consider financial advice. Obviously managing the investments of the trust itself. So let's think about those in turn. So the first thing to think about is the longevity of the funds themselves. So you'll be responsible for a significant amount of money within the trust, and as a trustee you'll be wanting to be careful to make sure that money lasts as long as possible, particularly given the goals and the reasons for the trust in the first place. So you may be responsible for looking after somebody, some beneficiaries for a significant period of time, and so by managing the assets carefully you can make those assets last as long as possible and look after that person for as long as possible into the future. So it's important to think about the right type of investment from a tax perspective, I suppose. So if you choose the wrong investment type in the wrong type of trust, then you may find yourself with significant tax burdens or unexplained charges along the way. So it's important to think about dovetailing the tax wrapper that you choose alongside the type of trust that you're managing, alongside the goals of that trust itself. So whether or not you're looking to generate capital growth over time or to generate an income, or of course both, balancing the two, different types of assets will do that in different ways. So it certainly needs some thought before you launch yourself into those kind of decisions. And of course, once you've chosen the right type of tax wrapper, it's important to choose underlying assets within the trust itself that are invested wisely. So think about whether you've got experience or knowledge in that area, and whether you're going to do a decent job by the beneficiaries you're looking after. And so of course you may consider taking advice on those kind of decisions to help you to get that right the first time, but also to manage the investments going forward. So part of a financial advice service would be to help you to review those investments on a regular basis, keeping your records up to date and complying with the tax rules that you would expect to have to comply with as a trustee. So hopefully that's been useful. One final thing to say is we've got a couple of resources that you may be interested in. We've got a couple of mini guides. First is into managing another person's assets, which of course you will be doing as a trustee, but we've got another mini guide on personal injury and illness and injury in general, which could take into account personal injury trust if that's something you're involved with as a trustee. I think in general terms, if you've got any questions about trusts and trustee investments, our details are below. Please feel free to contact us and we'll do what we can to help.